Hey guys, it's Miss Dixon again. I am coming to you, wanting to talk to you today about topic and main idea. Earlier, we went over your I can statement for the day, and it's I can describe the difference between the topic of a text and the main idea of a text. So, in order to describe the difference between the two, we have to know what they are and how to find them in a text. So, I put together this little display for you. On the left hand side, you will see a anchor chart describing the difference between topic and main idea. And on the right hand side, you will see a interactive notebook page also describing the difference between topic and main idea. So we're going to go ahead and review those really quickly and move ahead. All right, let's take a look at the anchor chart first. Now, if you look at the anchor chart, you see a cloud up at the top, and it is labeled topic. And it's defined there, and it says one or two words about the whole text. Now, the reason that I have you do the telescope for the topic, it means that it's really small, really concise, okay? It means that all you're going to do is do one or two words about the subject of the text, okay? And it's one or two words that cover the whole text. So you're not going to have a lot of detail there. So if you look below, you see the main idea umbrella. Obviously, they're related. You have a thundercloud with topic, and then you have a main idea umbrella. They're related, but they're not the same. So if you look at the main idea umbrella, it says a statement that tells the most important thought about the subject, about the text. All right. And down below it, you see these supporting details. Now, the main idea, it says it's a statement. Okay, that means there's going to be more than one detail. Also, when it says statement, that means it's going to be at least a complete sentence. Okay, so main idea is a complete sentence, topic is one or two words. There is the difference. Topic is a telescope, main idea is binoculars. You can see more with the main idea. You can see more with the binoculars, right? You can see only one or two words with the topic. You can see a whole statement with the main idea. Down below it, you will see that the raindrops represent supporting details. Now, what that means is that these are facts and examples from the text that support what the main idea is. So there are things that you're pulling out of the text, you're citing from the text to support what you're saying the main idea is. This is where you're going to use that text evidence. Remember, text evidence. That's where you're going to use that text evidence to prove what you're saying the main idea is. So if you look over, we're going to move on over to the interactive notebook. A lot of this information that's on this interactive notebook is also on the anchor chart. For instance, it says the topic is a general subject that the passage is about, one or two words. Same thing as on the same thing that's on the anchor chart. But also it mentions a topic sentence. Now, the topic sentence is in a passage, and it tells exactly what the topic of the passage is. Some passages may contain it, and some passages might not. So if you're looking for the topic of a passage, you may want to begin by looking for a topic sentence. But just be aware that it's not always in the text. Moving on to main idea below. Just like on the anchor chart, it says it's a statement that tells what the text is mostly about. It says that the reader can determine this after reading and comprehending, because it is not always explicit in the passage. So you can't really skim and scan a passage and be like, oh, the main idea is this. You really have to read it and understand what it's trying to tell you before you can determine what the main idea is. Now, with topic, you can probably skim and scan and look at the repeated words and the title and stuff and kind of figure out what the topic might be. But with main idea, you have to really read it and comprehend the text before you can determine that. Now, the important thing about main idea is it's not going to come out and tell you what the main idea is. You're going to have to piece this together with that text evidence that you're pulling from the text to come up with that concept, with that statement. And those supporting details, our little raindrops here, are what you're going to use in order to do that. Now, to be very specific about what these supporting details are, you have narrow ideas, evidence, examples, facts, and elaboration, details. Details is what makes you understand and pull from the text that statement about what it really is about. So there you go. That's the difference between topic and main idea. Topics, one or two words about what the subject of the text is actually about. Sometimes there's a topic sentence, sometimes there's not. And most of the time, it's pretty clear what the topic is. Main idea is a little bit more elaborate, has a little bit more detail. It's a full sentence, a full statement, and it is supported by details of the text. More detail. All right. Hope you guys have a good day. If you have questions, you know where I'm at. Thanks. Have a good one.